Hello, YouTube. Happy Sunday. Happy Stardew Sunday. Congratulations, you got through another week. And another is upon us. Oh, I see a couple of new names in the chat. Cherry Flavored Mina, hello. Happy Sunday to you, friend. Cakey Creates. Hello, hello. Rufio, my brother, with the red badge. Looking good. Hello, hello. All right. I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys. I've had quite the weekend. It's been good, but it's been very emotional. Oh, which reminds me. So we are officially a week into September, which is National Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. I have an ongoing campaign to raise money for To Write Love on Her Arms, which is a national nonprofit that supports those struggling with addiction, mental health, depression, self-injury, and suicide. If any of you are so inclined, I have pinned the link to that campaign at the top of the chat. You are certainly not required to donate, but it's appreciated. Every little bit helps, and anybody who donates, regardless of the amount, will be entered to win an item from the Love Yourself merch store. Mina says I'm cool. Thanks, Mina. You're cool too. Appreciate that. Monkey's here. Good to see you again, friend. Ella, hello. I don't know if you watch the news or not, but we are on the news. Yesterday, I participated in a local suicide walk. And I ended up on the news. I don't normally narrate when I play Stardew. But we're at the end of year 2, and we're beginning year 3, which means that we get visited by our late grandfather who gifted us the farm. It's like the perfect way to start year 3 of this game. And Grandpa's going to very quickly evaluate our progress. So we're going to see how we did. I think we're okay. So I'm going to narrate here. My dear boy, it's been many years since we last spoke. You were just a little boy, do you remember? Look how far you've come. Though you may have forgotten me, I've been here all along. You see, my body has departed this world, but my heart will always remain in Stardew Valley. You've been here 2 years now. I'm so proud of you, my boy. You're a better farmer than I ever was, and you've brought great honor to the family name. Thanks, Gramps. I can feel it now. My spirit is finally put to rest. Bless you. The future of Love Yourself Farm is in your hands now. Farewell. Oh, all right. Noctunes. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you for the kind words, Mina and Monkey. Yeah, we're talking about a small local news station. I don't know how that compares as far as reach goes to my YouTube channel of 65,000 subscribers. It was funny because I was way more nervous to be on the local news than I am to go live to the entire world via YouTube, but no, it was good. It was an emotional day, but it was good. If any of you are interested in seeing my ugly mug on the news, I did share the link to that video article on my Facebook page. So if you jump on the Love Yourself Facebook page, you can go watch it. But Michigan Mass, what's up, brother? Happy Sunday. I was very nervous, Ella. I see AG, hello. I see Laura, hello. So now we have to again play the game. What am I doing in Stardew Valley today? Well, are we going to get all 4? Yeah, buddy. Well, let's go investigate. Oh, we've got some cleaning up to do on our farm. AG, I did not know you were British. My dear friend Epic T is here. Good to see you, good to see you. Oh, let's let all our animals out. Hello, oinkies. Eat grass. Give Matt truffles. Oh, we have so much to do in this game now. Especially clean up our messy farm. I was gonna say, why don't I have my pickaxe? It's here. JK. You don't think we're friends, T? I think we're friends. Strong internet acquaintance, then? If you don't care to be called friend? Certainly mean no disrespect. Oh yeah, give me that money. I wonder if we should maybe think about moving our barn? Barns and coop? I could just go ahead and get rid of this whole area. I don't really plan on planting any more crops here. But I guess let's go ahead. Excuse me, buddy. Let's just go ahead and... Much as I love Leah's statue. Put that there. Excuse me, Croby. Thank you, Ella. Gonna do some lurking. Mina, that's cool. Your presence is still appreciated. T, why wouldn't I consider you a friend? You've been attending my streams for a long time. It has been nothing short of a pleasure to interact with you. You've been supportive of me and my work, which is what friends do. course we can be friends. Yeah, the camera guys on the news can be sneaky, Ella. Alright, let's go pick up our hoe. Let's go get some seeds. A snail. Thanks, Cheddar. Alright. Do we still need to give gifts to people? I should check before I go all the way to town. Caroline? Jas still. I don't think I have any more strawberries for Demetrius. So... we have daffodils. Do we still need to give Kent gifts? Because Kent likes daffodils. Yep, alright. I find some beautiful irony in the fact that the war-torn veteran of Stardew Valley has a soft spot for dainty flowers. Josh, long time no see, buddy. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you've been well. Good to see you. Epsilon is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Israel Riemann, hello. Happy Sunday to you. Lewis wants us to do 100 green beans. It's pretty easy to do, but man, do I want to bother. I should give Haley a coconut from you. Will that upset Krobus? If I start giving gifts to the bachelors and bachelorettes, if we already have max friendship. Rufio says, I'm trying to recommend Animal Crossing to someone, but I haven't played since the GameCube. Can you still play on the same island as people? Or is it all individual now? So yes. If you... Rotten, hello. It kind of works the same way, Rufio. So on the GameCube version, you could have up to 4 human players move into the same village. Memory card. And so now you can still have, I believe, 4 human players move in on the same island. You just have to create multiple user profiles on the Switch itself. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Grubby doesn't mind. Thank you, Laura, so much. I appreciate you, as always. Yeah, so that's where you're locked on the Switch, is you can't have multiple islands on the same Switch, even if you create multiple user profiles on the Switch. Animal Crossing is only going to generate one island on that Switch, and then multiple human players can live there. Like what Ella's saying, if you want to play co-op at all, then you have to have multiple people with multiple Switches and travel online via dodo codes. Oh, Rowan's here. Hello, friend. Josh, you watched an emotional movie. What did you watch? Akiz. Hey, Matt, what's up? I have a question. How's Stardew Valley? I'm thinking of getting it. Akiz, I have done nothing but sing this game's praises. It is one of my all-time favorites. I would put it in my top 3 most beloved games of all time. I recommend it to just about everybody. If you like cozy games, if you like RPGs, if you like farming sims, life sims, Stardew is great because it's got a little bit of everything. Alright, what do I need to do with this day? What are our goals right now? I would still like to get more auto petters. We still have a ton of stuff to do on Ginger Island. And right now I think we're locked behind melon seeds for the frog. Let's find Jazz. Oh, we found Jazz. We get a silly little cutscene. Hiya, Mr. Matt. That's how I imagine Vincent sounds. Spring onion. It's always good to see you, Rowan. I understand everybody has life. But I always appreciate when people come to hang out. Bugs? Oh no. I mean, have you ever had like just a fresh raw onion? Like straight out of the ground, Laura? Onions and garlic can be quite spicy. Not like a pepper. But I would certainly call it spicy. I don't know a better way to describe it. Life has definitely been kicking me lately, but I got the help I need, so everything will be okay. Well, I'm not happy to hear about the kicking. I am happy to hear about the help. And I'm glad to hear some optimism. That you know it's going to be okay, buddy. It is. I promise you it is. It will get better. Everything can be fixed. The suffering is temporary. Yeah, spring onions are, I mean, that would be nice if you could get it like at the beginning of the game when you're just like foraging your heart out and trying to make money in every little way you can, but so we will save our daffodils. I don't even think I want to go to Ginger Island today, to be honest. We do need to bring our garlic seeds with us when we go. Just want to have those there and ready. We might as well just keep a stack of eggs. I do have a ticket. I don't remember what greenhouse day is. I think I was trying to align everything to just be on Sunday. I can't tell if that's strawberries. No. I should have planted that strawberry in the front so I could see it. Didn't think. We need to get Vincent interested in star fruits. Exactly. Star fruit or ancient fruit. I guess I still have time to try and track down a couple NPCs. Let me just make sure. We did Pierre. We can go find the dwarf, Demetrius, Kent, and Alex. Let's do that. Set is here with that beautiful updated profile pic. Oops, I did not mean to go to the desert. Well. Okay. I did a silly. Most expensive fruits ever. Oh, LGTV. Buenos dias. I see your kind words. Gracias. That's what I meant to do. Good luck, Akis. See you maybe Wednesday. Where would Kent be hanging out? Wonder if he went to... I wonder if he went to Ginger Island today. See if we can find Alex. Egg. Oh, don't worry, Penny. I'm gonna build you a nice house because I love you. Oh, Kent must have went to Ginger Island. I don't know where else Kent ever goes. I know he goes to church with Jody on Sunday. Otherwise, I only ever see him like standing around the river here. Matt, have you still considered playing There Is No Game Wrong Dimension? It's not like I have decided I won't play it. There he is. I knew it. September's pretty full as far as what I'm going to play, when I'm going to play it. So last stream, Friday's stream, we did a charity stream. And I played Celeste. That was a lot of fun. I started Cave Story last week. So I'll be playing more Cave Story on Wednesday, I believe. But I got a whole laundry list of games that I'm going to try and work on here. Can I get to Demetrius? But maybe someday, Josh. I mean, it's always good to get recommendations. There are more games to play than there are mats to play them. I just missed it. Alright. Well, whatever. Hello, Erica. Happy Sunday to you. You downloaded Celeste yesterday. Have you played it at all? Curious what your thoughts are. Is it fun? Is it too hard? Are you a natural god at it like Bean seems to be? More so than me anyway. Alright, let's see. Do I care about books? I don't think I do. I might keep Coral. I'm at that point in the game where, like, I kind of don't know what's best to keep and what's best to just get rid of. Keeping it here? No. I don't think I've gotten any Star Drop teas yet, Laura. Markiplier's played it, Josh? Well, maybe I need to take another look at it. Poor Krobus. He is kind of my spirit animal, though, low-key. What? You mean you don't do that? Sometimes. Have a hug. Have an egg. Love you, buddy. Bean, I was just talking about you. Seth says, I'm playing Celeste right now and listening to the stream. Last chapter is so hard. Yes, it gets progressively hard very quickly. You are not wrong. I didn't mean to go inside. I'm just trying to pet my pigs. That's right, oinkies. You've been eating for free all winter. Time to pay me back. Alright, maybe today we do a Skull Cavern run. Kind of what I'm feeling. I think maybe that's the play. It would be nice to get another auto petter. Let's try it. I was talking about how great you are at Celeste Bean. All right. We're going to get an auto petter today. I can feel it, chat. Not that I don't love visiting our oinkies every morning, but... if I could spend my time doing other things, that would be cool too. Tell me what's going on, guys. Share something good with us. For those of you who are just now joining and missed the very beginning of the stream, I attended a suicide walk yesterday. Which is never, like, easy to do, but always brings a little bit of healing. And I ended up on the news, so if you want to go watch that, it's linked on my Facebook. Epic T, what is the most optimal way? Please enlighten me. I mean, I do just enjoy Skull Cavern runs. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. So it's not like I'm only going in here to get auto petters. That's just like the nice cherry on top when it happens. And this is why I think I'm going to love Haunted Chocolatier so much, is because Concerned Ape has said that the way that that game is structured is a lot more like this. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Josh. You are part of the family. That's not going to change, buddy. Rotten's going to publish a novel. That's amazing. I aspire to do the same someday. Maybe not a novel, but a book. Yeah, I can put it on Insta as well, Bean. I mean, it's not all that exciting. It's like less than a minute of me just like being on a local news station. You see a lot more of me on stream than you will going and watching this, but... oh yeah, see, I'll do that once in a while if I'm really trying to get far. Doing the Jade Staircase thing. I don't have a deconstructor yet. We don't even have access to Mr. Key's room. If I start to get desperate for them, and we have the tools to do that, I have been saving Jade for that very thing. Then I would resort to it, I guess, but, you know, again, like, this part of the game is really what I like. Seeing how far down I can get fighting enemies. That's why I would really like to have the Infinity Blade. I thought you were going to tell me there was some other way to get auto petters. And I was going to be like, huh? Yeah, I mean, whether you're a regular or not, I care about each and every one of you. This project is what it is because of you, not just because of me. I mean, literally think about it. If nobody watched anything I made, nobody showed up to my streams, you know, then I'm just another jerk on the internet, not really having any sort of impact on anything. That's such an important thing right there, being to realize is how much you matter to so many people. I know that those of you who, like me, struggle with that, you know, kind of self-love, self-worth. It's so easy to get wrapped up in that and feel like you're a burden to people or that you're not as important as you think you are. I know that's something that my daughter had to contend with. And she's literally like the most important person in my life. Tied for first, I guess, with my son. Oh my god, place the bomb. So yeah, I hope you all can realize how much positive impact you have on those around you. Including me. I also need as much stone as I can get for crystallariums. Not that I'm trying to like super max crystallariums, but if I could fill up one shed with them, I will be content. Oh, you can just trade the jades for staircases? I didn't know that. Momo. What's up, dude? As I was jumping on YouTube to stream this morning, I saw that you had posted and I just didn't get a chance to watch it yet. I'm gonna go check out your video when stream's done. I'm gonna make some zucchini bread today. So I will probably watch some Yap Momo while I do that. A lot of people are talking about Balatro. I knew it was popular. I didn't realize it was like hyper popular. I didn't realize it won Indie Game of the Year last year. So apparently I've been sleeping on Balatro. My bad. Mom's back in the hospital, Josh. I'm really sorry to hear that. thought she was on the upswing from things. And I hope that gets turned around very quickly. I'm not huge on card games either, Bean. I think that's probably one factor that's kind of deterred me from picking it up. You know, if I play cards, like, I like to play actual cards. Playing cards has been a childhood pastime. I have a lot of memories of me and my brother going to my dad's and we would play cards. And my dad and I still play together sometimes. Obviously, it's not the same now that my brother is gone. Oh, but once in a while, we still pick it up and do it. I think we're actually due for a couple hours of playing cards, actually. Oh, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't give Balatro a try. I have been thinking about it too, and I think soon-ish Stardew is going to be put on the back burner again. And I think I want to start playing Zelda on stream. We've talked about this a lot. Well, the question always is, you know, what game do I play? I love just about every Zelda game. But I'm kind of torn between Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild. It's been longer since I've played Twilight Princess. But Breath of the Wild would certainly last longer. And I think Breath could be interesting because that's something where I could have some kind of, you know, feedback from you guys while we play. Because the game's open world. Twilight Princess is pretty linear. And so I can't be like, hey chat, which dungeon should I go do? Like, excuse me, like it's pretty locked in. But if I played Breath, then I could be like, hey chat, what divine beast do we go do? And you guys could all say, Va Meadow, Matt. Because that's objectively the correct one to go do first. Crystal shoes, those aren't good, are they? Oh, they're not bad. 3 and 5. I think space boots are 4 and 4. Yeah. So we don't care about crystal shoes. Welcome back, Mina. You missed a whole lot of nothing, buddy. I do care about iron ore because that's how we get bombs. this floor is loaded. Actually, I'm going to grab this because we want gold for crystallariums. That sounds rough, Josh. I mean, obviously I don't know you or your dad. I really hope that maybe he's just like frustrated about the situation and didn't really mean to direct that at you. Again, I'm not defending him because I don't know, but just from an outsider looking in. Twilight Princess is great, Bean. I do have a Wii U. I actually just put a new battery in the gamepad. So if we did Twilight Princess, I could play the HD version on the Wii U. That is another thing I will have to figure out. Specifically because I've only ever streamed off my computer. I've only ever played games on Steam or on my computer. I know there'd be a little bit of extra work involved to set up my capture card. But I'm confident I could figure it out. If I can't figure it out, then I'll just call Rufio. Because he knows everything about everything. Dad has a temper and he apologized. Well, that's good. Mother is home, happy and healthy. Okay. Thank you for letting us know. Alright, we're running out of energy. I don't really feel like eating. Alright. This is going to be an auto-petter, right? Right, chat? Give me all that cheese. Because this chest is going to have an auto-petter in it. I know it. Actually, it's probably going to be... it's going to be a cowboy hat. Oh. Well, okay then. That's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Let's see. I have 10 of all my gems. Looks like I do. We're just gonna start selling stuff. There's no mouse in these cheese. Good. Oh, let's see. I guess tomorrow we're gonna go to Ginger Island. Apparently it is overgrown because my tree didn't grow. We gotta go deal with that. Not that I really care about mangoes all too much, but... Hoi! Hoi hoi hoi! Oh, let's go see if we can find the butterfly. Oh, Kroby made us a lucky lunch? Bless him. What a bro. Oh, thanks for nothing, Jody. Good morning, oinkies. Oh, I was like, what the heck hurt me? I forgot that those things exist. You're going to Japan on the 29th? Brother, take me with you. I've got my passport. I'm ready. I'm not actually ready. I have too many things going on to just jump to Japan real quick. But I am jealous. I will be with you in spirit. I hope you have a great time. It is the real Nico, AG. The one and only. Katie Brown. Hello. How are you today? We're gonna give Kroby a nice purple egg. Because bro hooked us up. Oh, let's see. I don't care about carrots. We will bring the duck feathers to Ginger Island. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah. I don't know if I need the bat. I know we will need these. Let's bring the rest of our tools. We are still interested in perusing the volcano a little bit. There's our butterfly. Alright, so this is really cool that we found it. Because sometimes when I get the butterfly blessing, I spend the whole day looking for it and I never find it. So this prismatic butterfly here is a result of the statue that we got the blessing from. And if you find it, it gives you money. It gives you a certain percentage of the total money that you've acquired. I believe up to 50k. I'm pretty sure it's up to 50k. We're full on Kent gifts. So it is always nice to find it, especially when you're at a point in the game where like money is still helpful, which it is. I could drop 500k right now and build Pam and Penny a house, which we will do eventually, but we're going to invest in some other things first. I want a return scepter. I want obelisks. At least desert and island obelisks. Does that spawn the Empress of Light? No, but it's very close. That is the prismatic lacewing, my friend. Because you know your stuff, and I got the reference, and I'm proud of you. Alright. We also didn't do the mermaid thing. Or the pirates. So we can do that as well. I wouldn't mind a few trips through the volcano. Because we still want a better pair of boots. Hidden in the pages of the journal. All right. So that's probably actually indicating the mermaid quest. Let's check Professor Snails here really quick. See if he needs this mummified bat. I can't remember if I gave him the bat or the frog. Pretty sure I already gave him the bat and we need the frog, but I'm not certain, so... Oh. And we got a nice set of ribbies. Cool. Nice. And I think we can just plant our garlic too, even though we don't need it yet for the frog. Because melons come first. I know that he's gonna want garlic, melon, and wheat. So getting all three of those planted ASAP would be a good. Let's see. We are keeping a few feathers in here. That's cool. A couple of extra of these. What do I need to craft the music note blocks? We need 5 flute blocks. Wood, fiber, copper. Dang, we need 100 fiber. One free ruby, please. Thank you. Let's see how much stuff we could just get here. I keep doing that when I mean to do this. Oh yes, you can combine rings. Oh, we'll hang on to the ruby because that's a free spicy eel. We need 100 fiber. We're halfway. Let's see, between the jungle and up where all the fossil rocks are, see if we can... Probably won't be able to get another 50. And I know we actually don't have a ton of fiber at home. But we'll see. We'll do our best. That's all you can do, Chad, is just do your best. In Amori, there's a character named Mountain. In the train station in the vast forest, they say it is a blessing to exist. It's a blessing for this channel to exist. Gosh, that's like a super deep compliment, buddy. Thank you. I'm glad that you have gleaned some goodness from my work. However small, however fleeting. If this has helped you, that means a lot to me. The last thing I want to do is get on the internet and talk about my dead kid. And just have nobody listen or nobody care. So it's nice that some good is coming from it, I guess, you know. I don't have my pan with me, hey? Oh, but we did get another rib. We can finish the fossils. Yeah, it's funny. So we can talk about that video. Oh, that's not a rib. He needs a backbone, a spine. You know, about that video, the version that the world got, and for those of you who aren't sure what we're talking about the video I put out a couple days ago called Why I Won't Shut Up About My Dead Kid. And when I originally put that video out, or when I originally wrote the video, I should say, it had a very different tone. It was an angry video, I'll be honest. Because I had gotten to a point where I was just so fed up about... I was fed up with all the troll comments. I was fed up with, you know, seeing other... other channels on social media that talk about grief or loss. Quite frankly, like, just get bullied for opening up. Even on that news article I was telling you about, somebody commented on that saying something to the effect of, oh, you should raise stronger kids or something like that. And I was just like, I was just so fed up with it. The spine is fished up or is it panned up, Laura? I thought it was panned. But anyway, so when I wrote that video, I was just like, I'm so tired of these jack wagons on the internet. I'm gonna say something. So when I originally wrote it, it was more of like an FU kind of message behind it. And just about any time that I create something on this channel, what inevitably ends up happening is I write it and I kind of get my feelings out and I feel better. And then I end up processing things a little bit and rewriting them. Usually in a more digestible way, I guess, would be how to put it. And that video was no exception. That's what I ended up doing. And so it became less of an FU and more of a, you know, like, this is my right. And, you know, if you don't like it, that's fine, but you're not going to tell me to stop talking about my kid. And here's why. I didn't want to just say that I'm not going to shut up about her. I wanted to say, I'm not going to shut up about her, and this is why, you know. I don't have ginger in here? Oh, I'm keeping it in here. Oh, we've got plenty of fiber in here. So that's what I did. Because I think some people just need to understand why somebody would choose to do what I'm doing. And I understand, like, grief and loss, it's different for everybody. I know that, like, going out and making a YouTube channel to talk about it is not how everybody's going to process it. I know very few people who choose to express their grief and process it in this way. And there is no right or wrong. I'm not saying I'm right or vice versa. But it's important to me, and this is going to be a part of it for the foreseeable future. And I don't know. It's very impactful to me that I could kind of say it so bluntly and garner so much support saying it so bluntly. And you know, that is again largely thanks to you guys. So I appreciate you all very much being supportive as always. All right, 5 flute blocks. So we're good there. Bro, really? No, you're absolutely right, Zed. And this is why I think, you know, like, I don't want to keep talking about it, but with me going on the news yesterday, you know, when the director of the event asked me if I was willing to, like, do an interview, I really had to sit and think about it. At first I was like, no, absolutely not. There's no way I'm doing that. And then I thought about it, and it's like, well, maybe I should. I know that I wasn't the only parent there who lost a child to suicide. But then I thought, well, maybe there's a reason that she's asking me. And, you know, again, just to do that, and the guy at the TV station who, like, ran the whole thing into the interview with me, just a really solid dude. I mean, I think if I had met him and didn't, like, get that good vibe, then I wouldn't have agreed to do it. Because it is, like, a very personal thing. But he was super cool, very respectful, didn't pry, didn't ask any questions that weren't appropriate. And even though I didn't do the best job of being an interviewee, because I wasn't prepared for it. You know, it was just like, hey, do you want to do this? Right now you have to decide. All right, we're putting the mic on you. Here's the camera in your face, and go. It's exactly how it went. I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad that they were tasteful and respectful. But that's the thing, though, Sed, because Sed is saying it's hard for even most of us here to understand your pain. And it's not that I want you to. You know, if I could have it my way, Sed, nobody else would go through this. Unfortunately, that's not the world we live in. But if it were up to me, you know, my daughter would be the last human to ever die by their own hand. But for one reason or another, Said, like, we've now connected. There was something that brought you here and has told you to stay. You know, whether that's, you know, something cosmically telling you to stay here to help me and these other people, or it's the opposite, where you being here is somehow helping you, or maybe it's both. I don't know. But the point is that, and this is not just to say, this is to all of you, is that you are now a part of this. The Love Yourself project is bigger than just me. And I can't stress that enough. Oh man, we might have to do another Skull Cavern run because we got the ladder blessing and the crit blessing. I missed one of these. And I make it a point to tell that to you guys, just so that you understand I mean, again, someday I will not be here. I don't anticipate that happening for a very long time. I mean, I probably have another 50 years on this planet, but that's not a guarantee. And I really hope that there is a ripple effect from this. Kroby standing outside in the rain. Look at bro. As much as I try to be civilized, I have the urge to be mischievous sometimes. Okay, Kroby, I see you. But someday, guys, I'm going to be gone. And I hope that the ripple effect from this continues. I hope that, you know, you watching my content and watching my streams and participating in chat and sharing a little bit about who you are and helping those around you, I hope that that resonates into the rest of your life. I hope that it changes you in a way that makes you become a different and better person, a more compassionate and understanding person, who will then go and do more good in the lives of the people around you, including your own. And a lot of those people will probably never come watch my stuff, right? If you guys are close with your parents and you've grown a better, stronger relationship with your parents because of this work, that's a great example right there. You know, your parents probably aren't going to come watch Gaming with Grief, and that's fine. But what this has done is now had these secondary and tertiary effects on other people. And I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for you. Guess that's really all I'm trying to say. Oh, 460 coins. Thanks, Pierre. I think we were gonna put... We're gonna have to make a bunch more casks. We will make this better. It's going to take some time. Hello, Oinkies. How are you today? You know, and it's funny that you say that, Rotten, that many of you needed Gaming with Grief, because it almost like wasn't a thing. When I created this channel, like, I had no intention of making that series. You know, it was really just like the Journey with Grief thing. I kind of just like wanted to talk about it, needed to talk about it, I guess. And somewhere along the way, I got the idea to do the Amori thing, because I think I was just like at a point where I wanted to connect with my daughter. And, you know, I decided that, you know, a good way for me to do that would be to try to delve into some of the things that she liked that I wasn't really familiar with. I think every parent can benefit from that, truthfully. But that's really what prompted that to become a thing. And it was not easy to do. But I am very glad I did it. And, you know, obviously the rest is history. It had exponential return. Oh, Koi's here. Cheers, buddy. It's good to see you. Happy Sunday. But again, it's just nice to know that this body of work has helped others. Because it's helped me a lot. Still does. Okay, now the question is, do I go to Ginger Island? Or do we just do another Skull Cavern run? The blessings make me think we do Skull Cavern, but man, I really want to go do Ginger Island because we can go do the mermaid thing. We can go do pirates. And I think we're close to catching all the fish, too. I think there's only a couple of island fish left to catch. Which would net us another star drop. Which would be super nice. Oh, yeah. I meant to circle back with you on that conversation, AG. If, like, what your comfort level is on me sharing that on social media. No, Rotten, I think that's the case with most people. The Amori video has eclipsed all of my other work. I would say 98% of people who consume any of my content came here because of that video. Koi, you're welcome to linger, and if you want to talk about it, brother, we're here to listen. There's certainly no shame. Nobody here is going to judge you. What day is it today in game? It is Spring 4, Year 3. Okay, AG, I will do that. Thank you. Okay. I do think that the pirates are there tonight. I think that they're there on the even days. So as great as these blessings are for a Skull Cavern run, I kind of just want to go deal with Ginger Island. We'll just go do it, and then... Oh, I wonder if I have a beach totem. Maybe I could do both. We just won't do like a super hardcore. Yeah, I have a beach totem. Maybe that's the play, is we just go do both. Give Kent a gift and go to Ginger Island. I can do that, AG. If you would like it, post it on YouTube as a post, I can. IG and Facebook for sure. Alright, I'm going to listen to Laura. Because Laura knows more about this game than I do. So we will just go to Ginger Island. We'll go do the blocks. Maybe we go do a few floors in the volcano. Hope for a pair of boots. And then we zip out and we go do pirates. I guess that's the play. Sounds good, AJ. You got it. Go get some ginger. Oh, we have a bunch of ginger. Or are you just like telling me to go to Ginger Island in a coy way? Oh, it's not raining here. Well, that's a poopy. I mean, I guess I can still put these here. I don't even remember exactly where I'm supposed to put them. It is separate weather. I did a small brain. Oh yes, our cutscene with Leo and Willy lurking behind the tree. I like all these choices. But today I'm thinking about someone special. I don't understand that yet. You will someday, buddy. It's all good, Laura. We didn't really like lose a ton of time, so I don't know if there's a right or wrong choice here. All of these are technically true. I think the last time I did this, I chose the first option. This might deter him. I'm going to say this. Koi, I don't really have any advice for you, brother. Other than don't let one mistake or one day of making a perceived bad choice affect all the other days. Alright. Kind of sad, but so there's nothing for me to do here then, right? I guess let's very quickly check our walnut progress, because I legit don't remember. I do think there might still be a nut or two we can get from gold coconuts. Alright, 20 more. We've still got a ways to go. Let's just zip to the desert. It's already noon, so we're probably not going to get too far, but oh, you never know. We'll do our best. Stardew music is some of the best of all time. Couldn't agree more, Koi. If you like it. So there's a guy who goes by the handle of DJ Cutman. And he and a nice young lady who goes by Coffee Date have done remixes of many of the Stardew Valley songs. And have now put out, I think, 2 albums, at least 2. There might be a third. 2 albums called Stardew and Chill. If you guys like Stardew Valley music and have not listened to Stardew and Chill, mute my stream. Open up another tab on YouTube. Search for Stardew and Chill. You will not be disappointed. I absolutely love Stardew and Chill. I like a lot of what Cutman does. And I like Coffee Date a lot too. Cutman did another... He has an album that's a remix of Link's Awakening songs. Called... Bow Wow and Meow Meow, I think. That's really good too. It's never too late to get into Stardew Rotten. In fact, it's as good a time as ever. Because the dev announced that we're getting an update to Stardew Valley. We are going to get a 1.7. No content list, no ETA, but we are going to get a 1.7. And there's another game called Haunted Chocolatier, also in development. Which means if you like Stardew, you're going to get more Stardew and Stardew adjacent games. Yeah, I almost like... I look at Stardew and Animal Crossing kind of like 2 sides of the same coin in a way, I guess, Koi. Obviously, there's a lot of similarities just in gameplay aspects. Especially now that Stardew or Animal Crossing has crafting in it. I think that was an interesting addition. Alright. This is going to be our auto-petter. Right? Speak it into existence. Sanduke is here. Hey, buddy. Haven't seen you in a minute. Today's stream snacky is, again, a Built Puff protein bar, not a sponsor. Today we have salted caramel. And yes, I say caramel and not caramel. This is gross. I have to spit this out. This is so bad. Oh. Yuck. Chat, listen. I love these Built Puff bars. It's some of the best protein bars I've ever had. I've not had a flavor that I didn't like. That was heinous. That was all salt and no caramel. That was so gross. Ugh. Yuck. Bean says, by the way, Matt, sorry if this is pretty random, but I want to thank you for all these streams you've done. Semi-random. We've kind of been talking about that. But thanks, Bean. Thanks for being a part of them and making them better for me and everybody else. That was rough though, guys. That was woof. Oh, speaking of salted caramel. I almost forgot. All right, now I don't know. All right, well, I'm not going to spend the whole stream digging through all my stuff. But I did finally find the salted caramel Butterfingers. I just randomly found them at a gas station on the way home yesterday. I've been trying to find them all summer. I even wrote to Butterfinger and was like, hey, I can't find these anywhere. And they were like, good luck. Anyway. I don't know if it was just too salty for my taste, Bean. That's all. So I'm gonna have a cookie dough one instead. I know these are good. I don't know how to say your name. Garn? Hello. All right, we're good. All right. That's not an auto petter. Oh. That joke went over my head too, AG. Your humor is too smart. The golden animal crackers are nice, but you can't give them to pigs. Which sucks. Oh, a pea shard. I'll take that all day. No change on my Discord stance at this time. But I appreciate your zeal, brother. That's all good, AG. Thanks for hanging out. And I will share your artwork within the next 24 hours. I might wait till tomorrow morning to do it. Just because I've already posted on my socials today. And I try to just do one a day. I might post it tonight. We'll see. Within the next 24 hours, though. A Gucci subdivision down in the caverns, yeah. Oh, let's see. Star's here. Good to see you again, friend. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think you were probably gifted a membership on the last stream, or maybe 2 streams ago now. I have not seen that bean. I'll have to check it out. Oh my god, Koi. I swear. You and I were like best bros in another life or something. So I got turned on to Electric Callboy through the Baby Metal song Ratatata. Those guys are weird, but in a good way. Super creative, super out there. Electric Callboy is legit. And that song Ratatata, it's been in my gym playlist like pretty much since the song came out. It's so good. Someone just shouted Jimmy outside my house really loud. Jimmy! I started liking Baby Metal probably in like 2017, 18 or so. When I saw a video, I think for Catch Me If You Can. It was a live performance. I don't love every Baby Metal song. But in general, I like Baby Metal a lot. And like I said, that song, Ratatata, goes hard. Corey, I'm telling you. We were best bros in another life. Something. The universe connects people in interesting ways, and Earth is a much smaller place than you guys think it is. I wish more people understood that. Understood, like, the value of solidarity and unity. There's so much divisiveness in the world these days. Everybody's out for themselves and against each other. Everybody wants to put themselves in these little groups and focus on our very small differences instead of our many, many, many similarities. Baby Metal's your first metal band, Erica? This is crazy. You guys ever see Step Brothers? Did we just become best friends? Yup. Do you want to go do karate in the garage? Yup. I feel like we're having one of those moments right now. What kind of cereal do you have, Ella? I think I'm going to eat some pizza today. Bean Step Brothers is a 2008 cult comedy classic starring Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. If you like stupid, funny movies, Step Brothers is one of the best. In my humble opinion. Let's see, it's 8:30. I guess I don't really care about taro tubers. Cocoa Puffs. Excellent choice. I like Reese's Puffs quite a bit. I like Reese's Puffs. I like Captain Crunch Oops All Berries. And I love an old man cereal called Cracklin' Oat Bran. For those of you in the States, if you haven't had Cracklin' Oat Bran, do yourself a favor. Will Ferrell, the drummer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You're close. That's a great joke. Purple, hello. Great to see you today, friend. Happy Sunday. Well, Michigan Mass, of course you do, because you're old like me, brother. So what you're saying is, when we have our movie night, and we sit and watch Stans, we're gonna eat Cracklin' Oat Bran? Because listen, dude, I'm so down. That sounds like a date. I didn't know there was going to be a lunar eclipse. Stans. S-T-A-N-S Bean. It is the new documentary movie about Eminem. Wow, we got to 100. Who's seen all the memes about orange trees in this game? I've been inundated with them. Alright, we out of here. But all the memes about the orange tree and the maple tree was very populous on Reddit for quite some time. And I had a chuckle. It's funny that you asked that question, Koi, about my service, because yes, I actually did get the email this week that the Air National Guard has made the decision that I'm no longer fit for military service. What that actually means, though, it's... Oops, I did not mean to put the apricot in there. It's kind of just one step in what's going to be a much longer process. I have a long way to go, but my case is now sent over to the Pueblo in, I think, Grand Forks. So I still got a long road ahead, which is fine. I don't think I want artifact troves anymore. I don't know if there's anything else I can get out of these. And it's the same with golden animal crackers, because I can't give them to pigs. I guess we'll hang on to these, because at some point we're going to start swapping chickens for gold chickens. I will keep one void chicken and probably one dinosaur, and maybe get one blue chicken, because I just like the blue chickens. But all our regular chickens and ducks, and rabbits, I think we have a rabbit or two, they will go bye-bye. So that can just chill in there for now. No, I appreciate that, Koi. I will absolutely make a video talking about my military service, from start to finish. I'm waiting until everything is done, and I'm basically until I have my 214 in my hand. I don't want to start sharing my feelings about my military service until I know it's done, and give myself a chance to kind of process how I'm going to feel about it, because it's been a roller coaster of emotion, from very, very good to very, very not good. So any day besides Wednesday and Friday is good. Well, same here, because those are my stream days. But if we're talking in the evening, I can kind of make anything work. It looks like our weather's going to it's going to warm back up this week. I saw highs back in the 70s. It looks like we do have some rain coming, which is going to dictate how much work I'm able to do at my property. So, you're asking me about the aliens. I mean, at this point, here's what I'll say about aliens. I'm gonna preface this by saying I have never held a top secret clearance at any point during my military service. It's always just been secret, highest I've had. Alright, Croby just didn't say anything today. Okay, cool. So I've never, like, sat in on a briefing or, like, been in a skiff where they're all like, oh, hey, by the way, aliens, this, this, and this. I've never had any of that in my career. So let me be clear about that right off the bat. I will add to that I myself have not in my career ever seen... I'm trying to choose my words carefully. I have never seen any being or any machine or craft of any type that is not of this world. So I'm not going to come on here and say, oh, I've seen aliens, guys. I'm not saying that. I will say that I've had conversations with people who may or may not have had said experiences. I will say that I have seen a preponderance of supporting evidence to these theories. And I think there's been a lot of sleight of hand by the United States government as far as how much they know about it and how much they want the public to know about it. I will tell you, Koi, that I wholeheartedly believe that there is life that did not originate on Earth that has been to Earth. I 100% believe that. And as far as some of this perceived evidence goes, and the sleight of hand stuff, I think, for me, one of the biggest factors... Give me a melon, bro, or a melon seed. One of the biggest factors, you know, because everybody talks about Area 51, everybody talks about Roswell, New Mexico, and I'm not saying that there hasn't been activity there, because there probably has, but that continued to be like the primary focus of everybody who, you know, thought that the government had aliens there or that aliens have been here. And what the government, what I believe, right? This is just what I believe. But when I'm not watching this, I'm watching alien videos. So it's almost become like the butt of jokes, but so I spent a lot of time assigned to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, which is in Dayton, Ohio. And Dayton, Ohio is kind of the last place where you would think that aliens would be, right? Because it's Dayton, Ohio. And that's kind of to the government's credit. Because what I believe happened is that when said aliens came to Earth, and perhaps, you know, they did land in New Mexico, I don't know. They didn't stay there. I think anything that did happen, the government moved them. Where did they move them, Matt? They moved them to Dayton, Ohio. That is what I believe. And I believe that for a few reasons. And nothing that I'm about to tell you is classified. You can just go Google this yourself. First of all, Wright-Pat is the weirdest base that I've ever been stationed at. And I've been to, I don't know, a dozen military installations over the course of my career. Oh, it's the tomato debate. All right, before we do this cutscene, I'm going to get this thought out. So, when I say that Wright-Pat is a weird base, I mean that the way that it's structured, like its literal layout and infrastructure, is odd. The base is kind of divided. It's two bases. It's divided into two separated areas. One of which is built like into a hillside, which is odd for Ohio. And then one is like a more traditional flat Air Force base. And the reason behind that is that because Wright Pat isn't a base, it's not a fighter wing. Like, they don't have fighter jets and stuff there. A lot of it is research and acquisitions. And so the flat part of the base, which they call Area A, is like your standard Air Force base. That's where all that's where the hospital is. That's where the gym is. You know, the flight line is over there. The tower is over there. And I guess there is some of that on B too, but A is more traditional. You go to Area A and you're like, oh yeah, I'm on an Air Force base. And you go over to B and it's just like roads going up and down a hill and giant buildings, like basically all of which are like locked down. But the thing that really gets me about Area B and why I think there's extraterrestrials there is there's all this evidence of a giant infrastructure underneath that base, under the ground. There's all these like ventilation pipes and smokestacks and stuff that are just in random places all over the base. There's this whole area that's fenced in with vegetation growing around it that you can't see into. And there's signs posted that it's a firing range. But the firing range is an indoor facility on the other side of the base. So like that kind of doesn't make sense. And Wright Pat has sort of like embraced this alien culture. Like if you go to the hotel on base, they have t-shirts in the gift shop like with aliens and stuff on it. So I'm not just like grasping at nothing here. But I mean, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Why would we, especially if the public knew about it, like the whole Roswell thing, why would we keep everything there? Why would we not ship it to the middle of Ohio in the dead of night and put it all underground in the Midwest where nobody's going to think about it, where we already have this, you know, capability of further researching stuff there? You know, I think there's like 60 something, I could be wrong, but I think there's like 60 something U.S. Air Force installations across the world. And Wright-Patterson is responsible for about 2/3 of the entire Air Force's budget. So 1/60th of the Air Force's installations control 60% of its spending annually. Only in Ohio, that's right, Bean. Maybe it is a red herring, Laura. I don't know. It could totally be. Maybe they've done the old bait and switch twice. Maybe Wright Pat itself is another Indiana Jones, right? The old switcheroo. I don't know. But I will say that, just again, in all the places that I've been to in my military career, Wright Pat is the weirdest, and just kind of makes you think. All right. So our beloved Robin and her goofball husband Demetrius are arguing over the classification of a tomato. I have answered this cutscene both ways, so I guess I'm kind of indifferent. I don't know if disagreeing with Demetrius actually lowers friendship with him, because I don't think that disagreeing with Robin makes you lose friendship with her. I'm not certain. But it is a fruit. You're right, Ella. I will say that if Robin and Demetrius, like if this is the worst thing that they ever argue about in their marriage, they've got a pretty good marriage. That's pretty harsh, Bobbean. Just for that, I'm going to buy you tomatoes for your birthday. What's the old saying? Intelligence is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that it doesn't belong in a fruit salad. Is that what they say? Josh, you may ask something. We're going to say fruit. Koi. I am a pizza. Then you need to change your PFP. I am a bean. Reminds me of that post about the couple that argued over the pronunciation of egg. Is there more than one way to pronounce egg? I'm a skibbity. Josh asks, how did your daughter's mother deal with the grief? That's not a question that I am against talking about. Perfectly fine to ask. It is kind of hard for me to... I don't talk about her a lot. Not because her and I aren't close, because we are very close. Her and her husband are two of my closest friends. But I also have like tried very hard to be respectful of her privacy. And it's not like her and I talk every day. We talk a lot, but not every day. I guess I would generally answer that. I mean, Pobbean kind of said it there. Her and I dealt with it in very different ways, at least at first. Because, you know, Allison was... I only have 2 children, right? And my son is an adult. He's going to be 20 next week. So, when Allie died, I stopped raising children. I no longer had to take care of minors. And my ex-wife did not have that luxury because her and her husband have 3 younger children. The oldest of them is 10 years old. And so what that meant was when Allie died, I kind of got to just fall apart. And she never got that luxury, you know, because she had to continue being a mom and raising 3 kids and running a household and trying to preserve herself. And so it definitely manifested itself in different ways. But it's funny that you asked that question, because she said something last week that kind of struck me. And she said something to the effect of, as of 6 months ago, I don't feel insane anymore. And I know that's kind of like a blunt way to state it, but it resonated with me because it's a pretty good way to state it. When your child dies, especially in the way that mine did, to say that you go insane is actually a pretty fair gouge. That's a pretty good way to put it. And so to hear that she has in her own ways kind of worked to get to a better place, I was proud of her. Not only for getting to that place, but also admitting that she hadn't been in that place for a while. And, you know, I have nothing but good things to say about my ex-wife. She is hands down one of the strongest people I know. And at this point, you know, I'm really just like, I don't know, trying to be there for her in any way I can, just like she does for me, you know. Yep, so now he's just telling us to do the frog. Speaking of which, speaking of Josh's birthday, guys, he and I were talking, and I think we want to do like a birthday stream for him. Probably a week from today, like Sunday the 14th, we will do a birthday stream. And I mean, I'll leave it up to him, but maybe maybe we do more Minecraft. I feel like everybody had fun last time we did that. Koi, I'm also very proud of how quickly you changed your PFP. Oops, what did I just do? How quickly you changed your PFP to pizza. Good job on that. I didn't bring my fishing pole. Josh, my birthday is also in the last month of the year. I am a December baby. From a fellow 05er. God, Momo, I forgot how young you are. You guys are all a bunch of babies. Bro's an unk. Man, the parallels. Indeed, indeed, indeed. So, Laura, are you still on here? Not that I'm substituting the wiki for you, because that's not really fair. Are you certain about that last fossil piece? And that I fish it up here? Because I could have sworn I pan it up, because it's hard to find it. But maybe I already got it. I don't remember. I need a melon. What I need is a melon. Whatever, we out of here. Charlotte, yes, I need the spine. I don't know where to get it. I don't remember off the top of my dome. Sister. I just can't remember if it's, fish it up or pan it up. The tail is the one you pan it up. Bless you, child. Means I'm putting my pan away. Most people my age are super nostalgic for the 90s, but I actually think the 2000s were way more fun. Yeah, see, I was born in 87, Koi, so like everything, so I'm in my mind it's like 95 to 05. That's my childhood to me. That's the golden era. Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, crazy candies, you know, Toonami, Dragon Ball Z, long nights of jamming PlayStation 2 and stuff with Rufio, smashing as many Doritos and Bottles of Mountain Dew Code Red that we could fit into ourselves. Oh, Koi, you're so young. You're a baby. Sounds good, Bean. Tell your old man we said hey. Enjoy your jam. Yeah, same, Momo. Like, I didn't grow up with internet. We got a computer in '98. And so I had like dial-up internet and I played Diablo 1 and messed around on Microsoft Paint, but that was it. Welcome back, Monkey. Yeah, I bet she loved GTA, Rufio. 662. No, Josh, you're good. If you ever ask something that I'm not comfortable with, I will just respectfully tell you that I'm not comfortable with it. I know that you and I have a lot of mutual respect. So we are good, buddy. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I can't craft any more crystallariums yet. But I wanna. That gold's gonna take a while, so... It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Oh, let's just go ahead and grab all the diamantes. The Wii is an absolutely goated system. Couldn't agree with you more. The Wii did so many things right. I absolutely had dial-up, Koi. I mean, dude, I'm around, like, 40's around the corner, so... You know Rufio. Michigan Masks. I'm surprised you haven't put 2 and 2 together. Don't dox him if you figure it out. But he is somebody we both know. Agigato says Bubbles. Hello. Bubbles like Trailer Park Boys Bubbles? I really don't look my age. I feel like I do. At least with a beard. With how much gray is in it. Unless you're saying I look older than my age. Which I won't even take as an insult, honestly. Rufio, yes, you and Michigan Masks know each other. I'll give you a hint, fellas. Your names both start with T. How's that? I should pretty much give it away. Adjugato, yes, you're the second person to bring up the eclipse. I honestly did not know about it. Should we make more furnaces here? I feel like we should. I don't use my charcoal stuff at all. Let's extend this. This has been so ugly for such a long time. Of course we both like Trailer Park Boys, Koi, because we don't already have 10,000 things in common. But yes. I'm a huge fan of Trailer Park Boys. I don't know how much of their stuff you watch. But, if you watch their mailbag show on SwearNet, I've sent them a few letters and stuff over the years. And I did meet them I met them in March of 2023. And they're even cooler than how they act on TV, to be honest. Funnily enough, my mom is also a huge TPB fan. And when I met them, they even agreed to, like, let me FaceTime my mom so that they could talk to her. They totally did it, and it was super cool. I have nothing but positive things to say about those guys. Oh, let's see. Penny Peary, hello. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. I guess I have to keep going to Ginger Island every day and just hoping that it rains. We still gotta do... We still have to do the Pirates, which I think the only thing I have to do there is play darts. Which is fine. Oops, sorry. We'll just go to bed and go to Ginger Island. Excuse me, bro. I like Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes. My ex-wife, speaking of her, she loved Jay and Silent Bob and had a huge crush on Jason Mewes growing up. And so one year, it was either for Mother's Day or her birthday. I can't remember now. But I did a cameo from Jason Mewes for one of those days for her and sent it to her. And that was pretty cool. Look at all that money. Brother, yes. All right. A poppy seed muffin. I think Leah likes those. Thanks, buddy. Kroby is a great friend. Yeah, I will say if you ever get a chance to meet the Trailer Park Boys, they do a lot of like Comic-Cons and appearances and stuff. Absolutely go do it. You know, I've been kind of quietly behind the scenes trying to connect with celebrities through this work, and you know, what I'd like to do is some interviews. And so far, pretty much everybody's turned me down, which is fine. But my friend Patricia Somerset, who is the English voice actor for Zelda, she is going to be up here for a local Comic-Con type thing. So I've been thinking about going to that and asking her if she would be willing to do an interview. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing. Do an interview with anybody. Much less the voice of Zelda. But that's something I could probably make happen. I think if I just asked the question, she would probably willingly agree to do it. She has also been one of those people that has just kind of been a constant good in my life, despite how busy and semi-famous she is. She actually just, a new game came out this week, last week I guess now because it's Sunday. I believe it is called Hell Is Us. And I know that she voices a character in that game. I don't know if you guys have heard any buzz about Hell Is Us, but my friend Trish is in that game too. Which is cool. Yeah, I think an interview would be cool. I just have to kind of think of like what I would want to ask her about. "5 hours into Hell Is Us." That's cool. Glad you enjoy it. I will be sure to pass that along to her next time I talk to her. Specifically, I will say, "Trish, my buddy Koi of Okinawa likes the game." And she'll be like, "I have no idea who that is, but thanks, Matt." Her dad was your dentist. Well, it's not raining. Again. We are going to hang out here and just do the pirates. Because I'm tired of this. I really don't think there's anything else on the island to do right now. I think it's just pirates. And the frog. Oh, missed that one. We will go... We have time to probably get through 5 floors in the volcano. So we'll go try to do that. It's getting to that point, Laura, where I just am going to craft a rain totem. I might have a rain totem, but I'm getting sick of waiting. Think you and Healthy Gamer GG talking would be incredible. He's a psychiatrist that focuses on gamers specifically on YouTube. Love to see that. I have no idea who that is, but I am interested. I will have to do some research and reach out to that person and see any part of them wants to collab with a small YouTuber like me. 'Cause that would be cool. I'm so tired of the enemies in the volcano. Amish Tech Support. Number 1, hello, it's great to see you, friend. The Otter Tail Yellow video is still in the works, Panny Puri. I decided to pivot to make that video I put out a couple days ago. And all day yesterday I was indisposed of. So I'll probably pick up editing on that tonight. The hard thing about editing these live stream highlight reels is, like, it's not the editing part, because that part's pretty easy. It's the fact that I have to watch the entire VODs all over. And it's multiple VODs. So, I mean, we're talking about, you know, 12 to 15 hours of me just watching it. Not picking stuff out, not doing any editing, like just watching it again to figure out what I want to keep. Great to see you, Ella. Go enjoy your day, kid. That would be helpful, Koi. Shoot me a DM on Insta. We'll be here, Erica. Well, at least the music in the volcano is a bop. Thank you so much, Koi. Speak of what, Devil Rufio? Oh. Kristen, do you want everybody to know who you are? I don't know, I was just talking about you. And how I try really hard to respect your privacy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing my ex-wife, mother of my children, and one of my closest friends in this life, Kristen. Chat, everybody say hi to my ex-wife. And, thanks for coming into a stream. I'm playing Stardew Valley. This is my job now. It's weird, I know, but here we are. And I hope today is being kind to you, my dear. I gotta get that, gift certificate over to you, too. I think they weren't gonna let him have it, that rib dinner thing. Because technically, like, I think you were supposed to be there to win. But I'm kind of friends with the lady who works at the county who, like, put the event on. And so she just let me have it, so... see you later, Rotten. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, friend. Oh, well, I don't think we're gonna get any boots today in here. Unfortunately. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. The event was good, but I mean, it was so cold yesterday that I was thinking about last year when we went. And by the end of the walk, like, I was sweating. And that was not the case this year. Alright, so... let's... trash a couple of things here. Won't need this anymore. And we'll see if we can catch a fossil real quick. I don't think we're going to, but... a brother. Thank you. Feeling more grounded, Koi? That's good. Yeah, I gotta be honest, Chris. I'm not 100% certain I want to go this next weekend. Yesterday was hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a hard day. And like with the whole being on the news thing, you know, like none of that was planned. You know, like they kind of just asked me at the very last second to do it, and I was like, okay. And they edited it in a nice way because I stood there for like 10 minutes just rambling about Allie. You know, if you ask me to talk about her, like, I'm gonna talk about her. So I'm glad that the final cut was pretty short, but, I don't know, we'll see how I feel. Yesterday took a lot out of me. Mr. Multiverse, good to see you again. I hope you're doing well, friend. Happy Sunday to you. Oh, this is making me mad. Lots of trash. Alright, let's go to the pirates. I'm as okay as I can be, friend. Got a meeting tomorrow, so you're excited and scared at the same time. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a positive thing either way. This is totally not Mario and Luigi arguing over here. So is it this dude? This guy gives us walnuts for darts, right? Can I do that more than once? Oh yeah, he gives us less darts. Not where I wanted it, but that's okay. Bullseye berry, that's me. Nah, it's alright. We good. Finish your box of chocolate fudge Pop-Tart ice cream sandwiches. They're very mid. That's fair. Um, 34. Adjugado, why are you calling me Uncle Matty? Not that I'm offended. I'm just wondering why you would call me that. Are you somebody I know in real life? Yeah, I really want to try the brown sugar cinnamon ones, Rufio. That's the one I'm most curious about. Because that is my favorite Pop-Tart. Foreign, hello. Good to see you. I hope you've been well. For a bullseye there, but that's okay. Girlfriend's been a lot better. I'm happy to hear that. Glad she's listening to you. All right. I think that is all the walnuts we can get from the pirate. I guess we can catch a stingray while we're in here. Just kidding, that's trash. Alright, so this is the void salmon, question mark, I believe. Last one we need is the void salmon. Oh, we can go catch that. Wonder if I have time to go catch it tonight. I guess we can just not. We'll save those, we'll save those. We'll save those. Void salmon is in the witch's swamp. Let's see if we can do it. Adjugado, welcome back. I don't know if you heard, if you were on stream. I was asking why you called me Uncle Matty. And if you're somebody I know in real life, or if you were just being silly and saying that. We just catch it here? Is this where it is? Is this it? Did we do it? Did we catch all the fishies? Don't throw. Let's go. Cool. I care significantly less about fishing now. So. Take it easy, Josh. I'll take that as a compliment, Agigato. Thank you. I was just wondering, because there are a few people in my life who call me Maddie. Cool. Catching all the fish today was awesome. I guess we can do one more day. This is a nice peaceful jam. We'll go with that. Switch to some water. Some Wasser. Was ist good? Okay, I think... maybe we craft a rain totem. Oh, nice. We don't even have to go talk to him. We just get it. All right, chat. Well, you know what that means. Those of you that are channel members, throw your star drops in the chat. Because we got a star drop. I believe this is number 5 out of 7. And we're going to get one from Krobus when we max friendship with him. Throw them out. Let's see them. I never get tired of seeing that. Your mind is filled with the thoughts of dessert. I think it's funny that that's what we picked because we could not decide on what our favorite dessert was when we started this. So I just ended up saying, oh, we'll just do dessert. Alright, it is now Sunday, which means we're going to harvest. We're going to check our traveling merchant. Oops. I saw it as I was walking out the door. Look at all this delicious money. We probably still owe Jas gifts. Jas, Caroline, Demetrius, Kent, Dwarf, Sandy, Pierre, Alex, Leo. We'll at least give Jas a flower since we're gonna walk right by there. Let's see. Honestly, I might just sell all this ancient fruit. I'm behind on casks anyway. I have more fruit than what I can make into wine right now, so we're not going to sweat it. I guess we'll do gifts today and go to Ginger Island, and that's how we'll wrap it up. So Kent, Leo, Caroline, Pierre's going to get a diamond. Demetrius is going to get a diamond. I'm not worried about Sandy. Alex gets egg. I don't even really get anything else from maxing friendship at this point. The reason we were so focused on it is when you get to the end of year 2 and Grandpa comes and evaluates you, one of the things that he checks is how many people you have friendship with. So that's why we were like kind of in a push. But we've already met that goal, so but it would be nice to just max it out with everybody and then not have to worry about it anymore. Oh, this is like one of the most heartbreaking cutscenes in the game. I talked about this in the Stardew video. I guess a very brief trigger warning that this dialogue does contain some suicidal ideations. So this is your official warning, chat. But there is a reason that I made it a point to talk about addiction in that video too. You know, mental health problems are not just being depressed, not just being in a mind state of self-injury. Thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you in stream. I'll probably bug you later. We have stuff to talk about, so, but thanks for coming on. Thank you for the support. This particular dialogue is hard for me because this last option here is the right choice. This is what the game wants you to say, is that the decision is your own. And that's very much the opposite of how I feel. None of these are really the right thing to say to somebody who is you know, in this mind state that Shane is in, thinking about hurting himself or ending his life. You know, to say, oh, well, there's so much to live for, like, that's kind of a platitude. To say that Jas needs him is like taking the guilt trip approach, which doesn't help somebody in this state. To say that it's a sin, you know, as somebody who was raised Catholic, I don't believe in this, you know, hyper-religious, zealous, overzealous mentality about life choices. I think if you're measuring everything that you do and say, whether it's a sin or not, I don't think you're going to end up on a healthy path, personally. Laura, we got a star drop in the game. We caught all the fish. But this option too, to say, well, it's your choice. I understand it's meant to be like the supportive message. To say, just know that I'm here for you. But to encourage suicide in any way, I believe is wrong. I feel like that's wrong. But that is the choice we need to make here. Laura, maybe you can remind me because Thank you. I'm having trouble remembering. I know that there's 7 star drops in the game, and I think getting all the fish was number 5 for us. I know that we will get one from Krobus when we get full friendship with him. I don't remember what the last one is. Harvey seems a little bit more grounded in reality. You know, the fact that he, you know, is just an MD, presumably, and not a therapist. But him saying this, you know, giving some optimism. I know that can be hard to accept when you're in that state of mind, but it really is true. That, you know, for those of you that might be struggling, I really hope that you're able to not lose sight of the fact that your struggle is temporary. I'm not saying it won't always come and go, but it will go. It will wax and wane, and I just hope that you don't make a decision or an action when you're in this worst state of mind that you wouldn't make if you weren't feeling that way, because you will not always feel that way. Anyway. Did I give Jas the flower? Yes. Okay, let's check Traveling Merchant. Oh wait, did I already check? No. Today. Pumpkin. Amaranth. Everything except a melon. Cool. Super. That's alright. We'll get it. Yeah, we did the sweet gemberry. We did the fair. We did level 100 in the mines. Yeah, we have 5. So we did level 100 in the mines. We did the sweet gemberry. We did the Stardew Valley Fair. We did all the fishing. don't remember what else. I don't remember. Oh yeah, the museum is the last one. You're right. That's what it is. I knew it was some far away, hard to attain thing. Oh, Alex, come back. Even though we're gonna go to Ginger Island. Come here, bro. Alright, do not give egg to wrong person. Lewis? Alright, Caroline. Demetrius. Pierre. Should have grabbed an emerald for the dwarf, but oh well. Kind of getting tired of gift giving. So we will probably stop focusing on it somewhat soon. I honestly have no idea where we're at with the museum. I don't think we have a ton more to go. But I certainly have not been focusing on it. What's going on, dude? Like stomach stuff, you mean? Oh, we get the Sebi cutscene too. Oh. Ooh, Seb does foreign? I like Seb. I didn't really care for him for a while, but I kind of think that out of the 6 bachelors, he and I probably have the most in common. It is once again not raining, but whatever. Buried near bones. Buried near bones. What does that one mean? Buried near bones. Do I have a note for that one? We got this one. We got this one. We're waiting for rain again. Wonder if it's this one. Although I'm pretty sure we got that one. Oh, maybe that's it. Oh, we got an ostrich egg too. So we have 10? I wonder if there's anything worthwhile that we can do with 10 right now. Probably not. I don't really super care about mail here, but... Oh, we do have a banana. We can go do that one in the jungle now. Which means we're getting pretty close. Hear that, chat? That's the sound of money. We're just gonna sell all this. Let's go do the banana. I like this banana cutscene. The gorilla that comes out is funny. He kind of reminds me of Donkey Kong. Peak. Alright, let's find Leo while we're here. And maybe we might as well do a couple floors in the volcano. Is he up here? Oh, alright. We'll see how far we can get. Again, the only thing I really want out of here anymore is a pair of boots. We want the dragon boots or the mermaid shoes, I believe. Don't care about volcano duggies anymore. We kind of just want to hurry through, and the only thing am really going to like stop to try to get is if we see a chest. That's where we're going to find boots. I don't think there's going to be a chest up here, but a quick look. I think floor 9 is like always guaranteed to have a chest. Chests can appear on the other floors. I have to be careful here. If I'm not fighting, it means I'm not healing. I don't want to die in here. That's a little close for comfort. Expensive mushroom to the rescue. God, I hate these things. Yeah, buzz off. There's a chest. How about a pair of boots, chest? How about not taro tubers? How about not seeds? Or a ring. Not even worth anything? 60. Whoop-de-doo. We are just going to TP when we get the chest here at floor 9. Oh no, there's a switch in here. Where is it? Alright, never mind. I don't have the patience. Volcano music is absolutely goated. I do think that I need like a special incubator thing to hatch this ostrich egg, so we're just gonna hang on to it. Cool. Alright, that's it, chat. We're wrapping it up for today. Another successful Stardew Sunday under our belts. Thanks for giving me some of your time today. I appreciate you being here. Thank you all for your support again. One final reminder that Tiltify campaign to support To Write Love on Her Arms is still active through the end of September. Link is pinned in the chat, and there is a post linking you to it in all of my socials as well, including YouTube. Every little bit helps, so if you want to donate a little bit, regardless of the amount, you will be entered to win a free shirt from the Love Yourself merch store. So if you want to donate $1 and try to win yourself a free t-shirt, that would be very much appreciated. But that's it for today. Wednesday we will continue Cave Story. Maybe either Friday or Sunday, we will do another Minecraft stream. Josh and I will stream together. It's all really going to depend on how the week shakes out with his school schedule and my work at the property. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck with everything that you have going on this week. Make sure you take some time for yourself. But as always, please take care and remember to love yourself. See you guys.